It was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. The perfect white dress, the perfect vows, the perfect man, or so she thought. But minutes after cutting the wedding cake, 29-year-old Olivia White vanished without a trace. Guests thought she had stepped outside for air. The groom thought she was fixing her makeup. But Olivia never came back. 2 weeks later, her body was found in a shallow grave 40 miles away. The question everyone asked was, what happened to Olivia White? And who wanted her dead on the very day she said, "I do"? Olivia White grew up in a small town in North Carolina. She was beautiful, ambitious, and according to friends, had been dreaming about her wedding day since she was a little girl. When she met Daniel Brooks, a successful real estate developer, it seemed like a fairy tale romance. After 2 years of dating, Daniel proposed in front of the Eiffel Tower. The wedding was planned to perfection, an extravagant ceremony at a countryside estate with over 150 guests. On the surface, everything seemed picture perfect, but those closest to Olivia noticed something strange that day. Her maid of honor, Lindsay, later told police, Olivia wasn't herself. She kept saying she felt nervous, more than just wedding jitters. Another bridesmaid recalled Olivia whispering to her during the reception, "I need to talk to you later. Something's wrong." At 9:47 p.m., Olivia told Lindsay she was stepping outside for some air. Guests assumed she needed a moment away from the noise and dancing. But when 10 minutes passed, then 20, and she didn't return, her absence started to feel wrong. The venue's security cameras captured Olivia walking through the lobby, down a hallway, and into the parking lot. She wasn't running. She wasn't panicking. She looked calm, almost determined. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. When Olivia didn't come back, Daniel, the groom, started to panic. He asked staff to check the bathrooms, the bridal suite, even the parking lot. Nothing. At first, guests thought maybe she got cold feet and ran away. But her phone, her purse, and even her car keys were gone from the bridal suite. Police were called around midnight. They started their search by checking Olivia's phone records. That's when they discovered something that would change the entire direction of the investigation. The last text Olivia sent was at 9:46 p.m., just 1 minute before she was seen on camera. It read, "I can't do this. Meet me outside." Who was that message for? Not Daniel. The number wasn't saved in her contacts. And when investigators traced it, they realized it belonged to a burner phone, registered under a fake name, with no owner on record. Detectives began to dig deeper. They spoke to Daniel, who insisted he had no idea who the number belonged to. He told police, "Olivia and I were happy. I loved her. I don't know why she would leave." But Olivia's bridesmaids told a different story. One of them claimed Olivia had been distant for weeks before the wedding. She even suggested Olivia might have been having second thoughts, or worse, an affair. As investigators searched Olivia's social media, emails, and private messages, they didn't find any obvious signs of infidelity. But then, they examined security footage from the venue parking lot, hoping to see who Olivia met that night. Shockingly, the cameras only showed Olivia walking out. No one else followed. No other car pulled up. It was as if she walked into thin air. But there was one blind spot in the lot, a small wooded area just beyond the edge of the cameras. Detectives began interviewing guests again, pressing them harder this time. That's when a new detail emerged. A bartender remembered seeing Olivia talking to someone earlier in the evening near the back hallway. He described the man as tall, well-dressed, and someone who wasn't the groom. When shown pictures of the wedding party, the bartender pointed to the best man, Ethan Cross. Ethan was Daniel's childhood friend, successful, charming, and someone who gave a heartfelt toast earlier that night, praising their love story. But when police pulled Ethan in for questioning, his story didn't quite add up. He admitted he spoke to Olivia that night, but only to congratulate her. Still, detectives noticed something strange. When they checked Ethan's phone, there were no messages from Olivia. But when they pulled cell tower data, Ethan's phone pinged in the exact same area as the burner phone Olivia texted before disappearing. 2 weeks later, a hiker stumbled upon something horrifying. A shallow grave in an abandoned quarry 40 miles from the wedding venue. Inside was Olivia White. The medical examiner determined the cause of death was strangulation. She had fought hard. Investigators found DNA under her fingernails, and when the results came back, it was a match for Ethan Cross. When confronted with the evidence, Ethan broke down. He confessed to the unthinkable. Ethan and Olivia had been having an affair for almost a year. Olivia had planned to leave Daniel the night of the wedding and run away with Ethan. That's why she sent that text. "I can't do this." She meant the marriage. But when Ethan met her outside, Olivia changed her mind. She told him she couldn't go through with it, that she loved Daniel and wanted to stay. Ethan snapped. In his own words, "I couldn't let her go back in there. Not after everything. So I lost it." He strangled Olivia near the wooded area and drove her body to the quarry later that night. Ethan was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Daniel, heartbroken and blindsided, filed for bankruptcy within a year. As for Olivia, what should have been the happiest day of her life became her last. A day meant for love and forever vows turned into betrayal, obsession, and murder. It's a chilling reminder that sometimes the biggest dangers don't come from strangers. They come from the people closest to us. Stay safe, stay curious, and never take trust for granted. Subscribe for more intriguing crime stories